We definitely had a bit of a rocky start this season. Had to make some role configurations, but once we kind of got the We definitely had a bit of a rocky start this season. Had to make some role configurations, but once we kind of got the optimal setup, I think we really took off and we've been gelling together, building our synergy. This is the first time YUBI has made like a massive roster overhaul, so it did take us a while to get going, but I'm confident that we have all the pieces we need going into playoffs to seal this one out.
To go down, oh, but that's a great shockwave, taking down almost 2 members of Universal Basic Income. Utility Monster still fighting 20% HP. Lifrith is gonna go down to Ultravox. YUBI now have numbers advantage. Skarloui gets Kaisa ultied. Ultravox double kill. Freedom.
I think comparing myself to Civillock, my laning is stronger and my team fighting is stronger. And all is said and done, I think we're really just the best team in the league right now as far as gameplay goes.
They're just an overall really strong team based on fundamentals. They have really good synergy together. They really grind games together. And they also just have really strong individual players in the laning phase. I'm confident that we can match them in macro, but I'm going to keep an eye out on those laning phase outcomes and see if we can keep it competitive so that we can crush them in the mid-game macro.
I think the biggest thing we have to watch out for against YUBI is honestly presenting them opportunities to capitalize on plays. In one of our games against them, we definitely made a few early mistakes and they definitely ran away with that pretty solidly. So yeah, I think if we can, shore up those plays where we get a little too aggressive or don't watch our back timers, that sort of thing. But they have done a good job in the past of taking advantage of those windows we give them.
And the kill's done, and the Unleashed Power is there. The kill has dropped the AD carry, as Civillock's going to get poked down, not going to land the W, but Zenzen is going to get caught out godlike for the side of Mats, and that's going to be game as OVS is going to grab their first win of the season.
Best of one's definitely a big weakness for Utility Monster because usually he's really sleepy when we start playing, and if there's only a best of one, he spends most of the first game waking up. I heard that he put an extra 15 minutes into prep this time, so it took him a whole 45 minutes instead of 30 minutes.
OVS began our FOF season beating YUBI and Utility Monster, and Utility Monster's season is going to end the same way, getting taken out by us.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to FOF's Season 7 semifinals. I'm Raptor, once again joined by Erebus for Game 2 after a very dominating and a little bit head-scratching Game 1 from both teams.
Yeah, so I would like to formally announce that Rapkinch has requested I state that we are not dating. I'm allowed to say that freely amongst my friends, as they don't know him and he doesn't know them, but I cannot announce it publicly. He got really mad and told me that he was going to hurt me. So I'm kind of afraid, and I apologize.
This is propaganda.
You can't prove you didn't say it, and that's all I'm going to say. All right, so we got champ. We're going to skip over all of that, so you can't respond because you're evil. We got champions.
We do.
Also, Freelancer is playing top lane for... wait, who got subbed out? Yeah, for Navi, right?
Yeah, Navi's come
internet
out.
Connection issues.
Yeah, we already saw 2 DACs last game. Freelancer coming back in. At the rate it's going, next game, Jeff God's going to come back, then Brian. It's going to be the old YUBI
Yeah, they're going to trickle in. Yeah. Bill, get in there. I know you're in chat. Ziggs, interesting. I like Ziggs. I think people don't pick him that much. He's a goofy little guy. He's cute. Maokai Kaiza is a much more cohesive beginning to a draft, I would say, than last game. But you keep giving Swifty Volibear. Swifty's favorite, I don't know it's favorite, but he plays Volibear a lot. He plays it very well.
Yeah, he does play it very, very well. Saw it last game. Big changes coming up from YUBI. I've heard some big talk and rumors that supposedly they threw the last game so they could get side selection and then win from there. I guess we'll have to see if they can pull out the win this game. Oh, a turret coming out! I'm excited for that.
It's really good when you play him right. Throwback to Wash. Also, Cycle / Godex Anime / my dearest friend Kyle asked that I say his name on stream. I don't know why. I don't care. Hello, Kyle. We picked Tarek once. Our support did not know how to use the ultimate, and we lost in 23 minutes. So hopefully that doesn't happen to OVS.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't happen to them either. I do want, though. I mean, it would put us at 1-1. It would make this an actual series. It's always nice as we approach the second phase of picks. Mordekaiser, Gwen ban, Vel'Koz, Galio ban. Galio always a permanent ban.
Gwen ban. What are they cooking top?
Ooh, Nyla coming out.
Nyla Tarek is really strong, but it's like turbo useless for a good portion of early game. So we'll see. Shen, okay.
Submarine comp, you know, you use the Kaisa ult in and you get the Shen just come out of nowhere.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see how they round it out. I'm not feeling it yet.
I would agree. I think Shen is something that works really better with hyper carries, and I don't think Kaisa is a hyper carry per se.
Yeah, I think it works better with the, like
it's coming back.
Oh my god, that's mid this time for sure. Like right. Okay.
It could be mid Kaisa.
They are not going to do this to me.
Well,
they should have picked more poke, honestly. If you're gonna go Kaisa with Maokai, who can engage or disengage, Nautilus, you can do both as well, and then Shen, it's kind of safe. Just go another poke champion like Jace or something.
Yeah, Cho'Gath is always fun.
I don't love either of these comps. I think the bot lane for OVS is spicy and scales very, very well. Ziggs is a bit of a demon when you were behind, and there's not really any wave clear on the side of Universal Basic Income, so that could definitely be an issue they run into. However, Maokai is disgustingly broken. I have no opinions on Nautilus. It's Nautilus, whatever. Swain's fine. I think Swain will have a better game this game. There's a little bit more in terms of team fight ability that he can contribute. So we're gonna see.
Yeah,
I don't really love either of these drops. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like either of them.
I think I give this one. I feel like I give it to YUBI just because I think later in the game Ziggs is gonna have such a hard time with all the tanks.
I'm gonna give it to OVS just to spite you, right?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Reasoning is, if they get to like mid game without any big oopsies, Ziggs is going to be able to wave clear just fine. They're going to be able to stall out the game if they need to, allowing Neela to scale up with the Tarek. Cho'Gath, I don't know. I don't really know how he contributes to the. I guess maybe it's just good to Shin. I don't know top matchup.
He just eats Ultravox in a fight. He just eats them, and then there's no carry.
Halo Blades Kai'Sa?
Yeah. What?
Halo Blades on Kai'Sa?
That's actually her. According to Lowalytics, that is her most highest win rate rune.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like bizarrely strong. I get it. You know, I get it.
Ooh, speaking of getting it, Freelancer is getting out of there. The rest, OVS kind of walks in, gets a little bit of poke down, going for some vision.
Let's see. Let's see what's going to be cooking this game. I expect bot lane on OVS's side to overextend a fight or underestimate the overall damage coming from Halo Blades on Kai'Sa with a W at level 2 if they don't get level 2 first. If one of them gets hooked and level 2 is hit by YUBI first, YUBI will kill one of them. Cleanse on Neela prevents Neela from dying, but Tarek may die. Ziggs and Swain should be relatively uneventful. Ziggs might have a bit of a hard time until he has mana. Swain should have pretty good control of that lane for a while. Maokai's a better jungler overall than Volibear. You know, maybe the players will pilot differently, so we'll see. Yeah. I really don't understand the Cho'Gath pick. Shen will have a lot of utility, and it's a Freelancer special.
Yeah. It might be just, you know, kind of playing for just front-to-back team fights. Well, I guess there's no really back. You're Nyla.
Nyla is the front and the back. Yeah. Eventually, it's a rough early lane though. Nyla's like, you're just gonna get chunked for a while.
Yeah, at least until you buy the crit cloak, so you can get the heal.
This is ideally you don't want to take 50% of your damage in the first half. And wait, the level 2 game?
Ooh, the flash forward from Zenzen. They're going in. Tilly Monster looking for Matsat. Giz managed to pick him up. But ooh, the push Giz away. Now they're looking for Skarloey. Just walks out just fine. That's 3 flashes down for YUBI and an Ignite. Traded for all of the summoners bot lane for OVS.
They should have gotten a kill off that. Really good play from Matsat to get out backwards. Very good. It's kind of an unfortunate waste of a time and summoners on utility monster's side. However, the lane is very vulnerable to re-gank at this point. Volibear should just full clear, take advantage of the fact that the gank didn't go well, go get double crab, reset, and then path bot to try to counter gank the Maokai if he does come back. There's also no summoners bot, maybe you can get a kill. Mid's going to be uneventful, just do a defensive ward somewhere in the river. But none of that happened. Invading is a good move. I like the invade here. Please invade.
I guess that's a sort of invade. Just kind of standing.
Wasting so much time. Should have done Raptors, walk down if you're going to invade. Happens. Yeah. Efficient jungle pathing everybody.
Yeah, utility monster. Ooh, Limster is here.
Okay, Limster might have ruined this, actually. Shen knows that. Yeah, but utility monster has to know.
They go in, they're knocking him up.
He doesn't know?
He did not know. He is running away. He did manage to W out of there. Oh, he's going to get knocked up. Limster going in. The taunt coming through from the Shen, though. Limster's got to run. Is ignited. Is getting slapped. Getting flashed on. First blood to the Shen. But Swifty manages to pick up a return kill. And now the fight is on. Freelancer looking for something here. Swifty on the run. Not moving, living up to his name very much. The bomb is going to drop him away, but Civillock is going to get the hook. The taunt misses, but it's not going to matter. Freelancer picks up a second kill.
Whoops.
And off to the races we go. YUBI starts the lead.
Yeah, so there's a few things that went wrong there. Number one, Cho'Gath came down a little too early. Utility Monster was playing outside of the bush, down, had a hunch. After that, someone positioned a little too far backwards, allowed a W to get off, allowed him to get out, Shen to walk down and get the taunt off. They should have just disengaged after that. They did not get the initial kill, been happy with the blue buff, had Ziggs wander down to kind of just clear it, but they did not, and Freelancer gets 2 kills, which is very, very good, and the jungle state has kind of been returned to a neutral setting.
Yeah. I think once Limster hit the Q with Cho'Gath, he should have just walked away. Just let Swifty beat up utility monster. Don't let he gave him that out. He gave him the W out.
Exactly. Do not position in a manner that allows the utility monster, as I like to call him.
Ooh. Freelancer, Limster. Oh, Freelancer getting so low, but it's not going to matter. Utility Monster is here to save his old teammate, his old friend. Limster just trying to duel it out in this massive minion wave, but the Maokai going forward with the W and picks up the kill in the slowest wet noodle fight you've ever seen.
Top's over. That's unfortunate for Limster. No TP. Feels bad, man. Very good gank. It's gotta feel real bad seeing champions get away with 5 HP 2 times and then immediately dying and losing the fight.
Yeah, speaking of getting away, Matsat barely getting away right there.
Almost. So I guess the positive part. Wait, what? Okay, level 4 volley dragon casually, no problem, worth it. The problem with Halo Blades and Nanila is you are not able to really proc the W Halo Blades Insano burst damage. Wait, what is happening?
Zenzen is dying, is what is happening. Matstat picks up the kill onto him. I have to kind of. Do we have replays enabled? Production? Do we have those this game? I gotta see what happened there. That was a little. Okay,
we can pretend what happened. So I'm gonna guess that despite Dragon being killed, which signals that Volibear is the only champion on Dragon, they walked up too gosh darn far to try and get a trade off, and then they died.
It's a fair assumption to make. Okay, let's see it going back. All right, Zenzen.
Watch. I bet Zenzen just sends it in a second.
He might. He is.
Oh, no.
He does see the. Didn't even send it. Just kind of walked forward.
That was uneventful. All right.
That was the most uneventful gank I have ever seen.
Yeah. All right. Well, Swifty's got to feel good. That was a dragon into. I'm gonna walk down, and nothing should technically happen. But you know what? We got to kill.
Yeah, that's
Let's check this.
always good.
Neela's up a good bit. Somebody pointed out Neela is up CS. Unexpected, to be honest. Ziggs is having a fantastic time. Went tier, does solve the mana issues in the earlier part of the lane instead of just going for the lost chapter at 1100 gold. I'm not, he's just kind of chilling. He's hanging out. Top lane is, I guess Cho'Gath wins the matchup pretty well. I don't know. It seems like he's just chilling. He should probably get some more defensive wards because it seems like Utility Monster's going to pick on him. It is a pretty free gank setup, but I don't know if they have the damage to necessarily kill Cho'Gath once an item comes online.
Yeah. Oh, massive amount of damage. I also wonder if Freedom Potatoes, if he took Mana Flow ban, because that can also help early before you even get tiered with the mana issues.
I don't know. Let's see. He has Comet, Well, I'll give you that. He has the Comet Keystone. What is it called now? The Keystone?
Arcane Comet.
Yeah, like are they called Keystones? What are they called?
Yeah, they're just called Keystones.
Okay, whatever. I miss Fervor. That was a good time. Fervor was a good time.
Oh, that was a time.
Back in my day, you had to spend 800,000 IP, not Blue Essence, to just have 2 rune pages.
Yeah, 2 rune pages just to run.
Yeah,
give me the crit rune gangplank.
Right.
Full crit runes, let's go.
The 1% crit pay. Oh my gosh, big trade.
Oh, speaking
Someone's
of
getting
trades,
bonked.
Freelancer's about to trade his life, maybe trying to get Limster here. I don't know if he's going to be able to. He is level 7, but the shutdown coming through. Limster is going to pick up the kill. It was a good attempt by Freelancer. Saw the end before him. Tried to make
Close.
something happen, but
Yeah,
you can't really do a Cho'Gath that way.
NT. Doesn't Shen usually take teleports so he can go join fights and then not lose 4 plates?
He does. He usually does. But this is Kill Lane Shen. Kill Lane Shen don't take no teleport. Kill Lane Shen goes for the plays, man.
It'd be really funny if he never leveled ult, just used Ignite to split. That'd be funny. He did take ult, unfortunately. Limster's dead. Bad flash, just died.
Is dead. Utility Monster gonna get knocked up, trying to chase him down.
Bad
Limster on the run. Oh, here comes the
Shen
ult from the Shen.
What?
He is looking for it. Swifty's not even gonna try to save his teammate's life. Utility Monster's gonna pick up the kill. Freelancer, I feel like wasted that ultimate. That felt kind of desperate. Like I feel like there was no need.
That was a silly, goofy ult from Freelancer, considering he was right behind the tower when he channeled that. And Cho'Gath was also walking into a bush with a sapling.
You did say that you would hope he didn't level his ult. I mean, so basically, like he hasn't if he just uses it like that.
Yeah,
meanwhile, here on the bottom side, what happened here? Matt gets ult and fails to hit it. Zenzen gets picked off here. Ultravox gets a little damage, but it just looked like they just tried to pick a fight when they really probably shouldn't have. Down here on the bottom side.
Yeah, their lanes. I mean,
Yeah.
if they no longer have kill pressure unless Maokai comes down and they can bait out the Neela W and Tarka's middle.
Yeah.
Not really sure what they can actually do about that at this point. It's very concerning that they got the kill with Neela dashing backwards during her ult pop for Team YUBI.
I'd agree. Like with 2 ults down and still picking up the
Run,
kill.
Ziggs.
Never a good thing. Utility Monster looking for potatoes, but unfortunately he's just going to get some hash browns right now as he gets blasted back into the turret. Let's kind of keep running. Freedom Potatoes like, I don't need mana. I can just throw him at you.
He's waiting for his TP to come back up. He's just having a good goofy time. Bot should have backed after that fight. They didn't. And now they cannot back in time for Dragon unless they give up 2 plates. I don't know. I don't like the way that I guess they're just going to ignore the Dragon. None of them are really going to be prepped for it.
Yeah, that's gonna be kind of a little awkward of a Drake. It is only Cloud Drake. I think it's fine to just give that up.
Yeah.
That's one. I think honestly of the dragons, like that you can get as a single dragon, I think Cloud is probably the weakest.
I agree.
Yeah, just doesn't like you get Cloud for the soul. The rest of it kind of sucks. If you're not getting
like 5% slow resistance. Into a team comp with a total of 1.
Yeah, not my favorite, but that's okay.
Let's
They're
see. I
seeing they
think
don't.
there's just leave.
Yeah, I think Swifty, he saw him when he walked over there, saw the blast plants coming through. He's just going to give it up. It's going to go over to Yubi. They're going to get their first dragon of the game.
Herald mid.
Herald is going down mid, possibly.
They gotta
Yep, they are
sprint
gonna
out of
drop it.
there and not greed for the turret kill, or they are both going to die.
Yeah, I think they are here. I think
Here's
Freedom's already
Ziggs sack.
accepted his death.
At this point, just die for it. Oh, they got it. Are they out?
That's a flash over the wall to avoid the ult from Utility Monster. So
Freelancer
good for
came
Freedom
down.
Potatoes. Is he going to actually get out of this? Oh, wait, hang on. Fight breaking out on the top side. Freelancer going in, trying to make something happen here, but Swifty goes in. Freedom Potatoes just kind of does a drive-by, says hi, and leaves as Swifty does go down. Limster looking for something right here on this Cho'Gath. What is this fight? Why are you even here, Potatoes? Just leave.
Why did Ziggs hold ult for so long there? Weird.
That's a good
Whatever. I don't know. That was an odd series of events. Good picks by YUBI. I don't think that more than one person really had to die there. But, they got the picks.
Yeah.
Bot tower's going down. I would take 2 towers over a Wind Dragon and 2 kills.
Yeah, I would agree, especially because it's down on your Nyla. Nyla's just...
Yeah, now it's going to be a big issue this game, especially with Tarek. They're going to be able to meatball it. They're going to be able to send Nyla in with Tarek ult and ignore all the bad things that can happen with the essentially unlimited amount of CC that UB has. But at the same time, that could not happen. Swain's 2-0. You have 2 kills on Maokai. Your bot lane is behind, but not in a manner that would ruin the game for you. And Shen is 2-1-4. So things aren't at the end of the world yet. It's only a 4K gold deficit, but it's mostly towers, right?
Yeah, so they can make that gold back up pretty easily. I think the big issue is more of just how much bot lane has been struggling both these games.
They're not doing themselves a lot of favors with the matchups that they're picking. Like,
yeah, they're picking
game 1, they lose the lane. Game 2, they lose the lane. Well, they should win the lane game 2, but something happened very badly. And once you're behind in this lane, you cannot recover, I guess, is how I'd put it. Ziggs is going to get to a point where he's going to be able to stall out wave clear pretty heavily. So even, I don't know, this game's going to get really awkward for UB, to be honest, just exclusively because of the Ziggs pick versus a team comp that has no... What?
I agree. Oh, Utility Monster, though, going in. They do root up the Tark. They're looking for Matstat. Ult coming in. Tarek ult coming in. He's going to go invincible. Going to be able to flash away. They're looking for the hook, though. Zenzin's going to pick it. That is going to be the ult from Ultravox. They're going to pick up the kill onto Skarloey. But Nyla does get away.
I don't think you flash or you stopwatch there. Good play. Maokai is a very good ganker, obviously, with his giant AoE perma-stun. And Kai'Sa got the kill, which is great. I think Tarek maybe just kind of die. They don't even pop ult. One E is going to die. It's going to happen. Just take the L, save your summon, save stopwatch, move on.
For Limster here. Limster kind of staying around a little bit, having to flash out just to make sure he doesn't get hit by the W from the side of Civlock. Ooh, the ult from Nyla does miss. They're looking for it. Here comes a Shen ult. I think so. I would agree. Oh, no, wait. She has not managed to pick up the kill onto Ultravox. But now it goes down. A shutdown going over to Freelancer. Maybe not best to pick up that kill if we're going to give that, but it's just been a very odd game. The way these teams fight is weird. It's like, are they going to do this thing?
Yeah, Yugi's also doing something very non-character. Like, generally speaking, they aren't ahead in the first part of the game. Like, that's just how it is. But they tend to make better macro decisions. They are not making very good macro decisions this game. Every time they get something, OVS takes something with more value in return. Now, this fight might go very poorly.
Yeah, Swifty goes in onto Utility Monster. Zenzen is here. Everyone getting knocked back. Getting pretty low. Freedom Potatoes getting blasted out of it. Civillock goes on a killing spree. But Utility Monster going to take a Skarloey. Limster looking for something. This is going to get picked off here. Freelancer's going to get the kill. And now Swifty trying to maybe get something back is not going to be able to. Civillock goes on a rampage. YUBI manages to finally find a fight and manages to get something big out of it. as they are going to get this mid turret.
Yeah, you can't take that fight in that manner. Ziggs needs to be back and poke, not go melee mode. And your Neela is not there, so there's no point in really fighting over it. Your champions do. Wait.
Oh, the hook onto Neela. She's going to pick up Zen, though. Utility Monster also going to go down. A double kill going here. Still alive, but Ultravox manages to finally get the kill. But now Freedom Potatoes going forward with the flash, looking for something here. Is he going to be able to pick up Ultravox? The bomb's going to go, and boom goes the dynamite. Ultravox goes down. Civillock and Freelancer
get snowballed. I don't know. This is weird. OVS, I think, if they understand how their team comp works in a fight, will be okay this game. YUBI has an easier to execute team fight in the sense that they just walk forward and stand on you. And if that is allowed to continue happening while Neela is not there, they will lose this game pretty fast. But 2 dragons. Soul is a liar. That is not the soul. Oh yeah, it's I'm an idiot. Hextech. So,
Yeah.
Duh. Hextech's a fun soul. I enjoy it. It's a great time. It's fun for everybody.
I think it's the best soul. I think
it's the most visually appealing soul for sure. They could do. Oh, it's not Baron time. What am I talking about? I'm sleepy.
No, it is just Herald time. I had a good joke I was gonna say after our last thing.
All right, what's the joke?
I don't remember it now. Got too distracted.
You like to hear a joke?
What?
So a snake walks into a bar, and the bartender's like, "How'd you do that?"
I love good bad jokes.
All right, let's see. What's the state of the game? Gold's essentially even. More efficient. Dragons are better on OVS.
I remember what it was now. I was going to talk about the strangeness of the game. This is the third. If I had a nickel for every time YUBI was in this season playing a weird game, I'd have 3 nickels. It's not a lot, but it's weird it's happened 3 times to the same team.
Yeah, a good point. I don't know. It's hard to judge how the fights are going to go. Like, technically speaking, you just use Ziggs to poke down. You 4-1 it. Have Cho'Gath with TP kind of just hang out and do nothing. You don't have Ziggs do that. You use Ziggs to siege and poke while you have time, since he has more poke than Kai'Sa at this moment. And for a while, Neela is bizarrely strong with Taric. You cannot engage if those 3 are together. And if they do try to engage, you have very good disengage with a Taric stun and Ziggs bomb. So I would like to see them just kind of 1-3-1 or even 4-1, push down mid, and then try to get like ready for an early Baron. They have enough damage to be able to do the Baron at like 21, and if they get picks, that would work very well.
Yeah, I don't know if this Cho'Gath has Demolish. If he does, great. Cho'Gath goes to split, and if you leave a lane at all, he's going to take a turret because his health is insane. But
he's a beefy boy. He's a big beefy boy.
He is. He's big Chungus, man. This is Chungus Among Us.
Chungus champ, yeah.
Chungus champ.
Let's see.
When do I get my Chungus Cho'Gath skin?
Did I get the Chungus burger?
Can I get the number 14? Fun times. Also fun is the state of this game a couple minutes ago, but now it's kind of gone into a little bit of a stale state. Everyone just kind of farming up, preparing for the next fight. Baron is up. I think they're going to wait the 2 minutes and fight around Dragon, and whoever wins that is going to run straight to take the Baron. I don't think we see a fight until that point. I think YUBI wants to scale a bit more. Meanwhile, OVS, you know, they're trying to look for those potential avenues that they can kind of set the map up or look for picks. And I mean, because I mean, it is going to be a struggle. I said in Champions Select, it is not fun being Ziggs into tanks.
Yeah, I would agree with what you said. I think the next Dragon's going to be a very big decider of the remaining pace of the game for a while at least. YUBI has the easier to execute team fight. Mm-hmm. OVS has the higher potential to win a team fight if executed properly, is how I would put it. But it's harder to execute properly. Civillock's also huge. Civillock's big. Shen is strong, has 2 pretty big beefy items, but Neela does have a lot of armor shred, so it makes it a little less important. Run, Freedom Potatoes.
Oh no, Frida Potato's been caught. Utility Monster going in with Freelancer and Ultravox. They had a big kill. Took 3 ults to do it, but they managed to do it. Swifty is going to run away. Skarloey's running. Zen looking for something. Gets the flash ult onto the Taric. He's going to go down. There's no saving that, man. He has been outrageously destroyed. Yeah, that's YUBI going for the Baron off a very surprising pick.
Good wards. They did not sweep the river at all. Ziggs is just kind of hanging out. 2 wards spotted. Very good recognition to understand, hey, you know, this cute little guy is just standing there. Let's go ahead and get him. And they got him. And a very good flash from Zen to catch the Taric. I do like that nothing was expended on the terms of OVS, but I mean, it's not a good situation for them. I don't know how much value they actually got out of the Baron, though. They don't really have the ability to push towers overly well if Ziggs is
Oh,
don't.
There's a teleport come in, though. Freelancer looking for the Nyla. Gonna run away. They're trying to chase him down. Ziggs is here. Does, ooh, manages to just barely flash that hook. The taunt going in onto Nyla. Nyla continuing to dash, continuing to kite, looking for Utility Monster, goes in under her. Cleanse comes out, trying to run away. They're just trying to get out. They're chasing so hard, but they're getting poked down in the process. Matsat going in. The ult coming in with huge payload. It's not going to matter as Civillock gets the shutdown. Fight continuing on, though. Utility Monster getting very low. Swifty looking for one. Picks up one. Freelancer goes down the back to Limster, and here comes the Cho'Gath looking for something. Oh, he's on his own, though. Can he make a big play here? The flash away, the ult back. Ultravox has already got it back up, and he's going to pick up another kill for himself right there. But Freedom Potato still has mana, still looking for these picks, looking for some big plays right there. Bombs go a little wide, though. I think everyone's going to back off, but the Dragon is here. They may stick around for this.
They can't. That was a really bad play from OVS. A good play from YUBI. Taric's not there, right? Neela's there, and you're kiting 800 people. Neela can't go in to 4 people with without Taric ult active, so that was not too good for OVS. And once Neela's dead, the rest of their team fight falls apart. If Taric's not there for them for that fight, there's no point even trying to contest it. It's just the second dragon. It's not Soul Point. They have Baron. Just go farm. Go to your camps. Go do other stuff. They need to make... How is the gold even? Whatever. Numbers are fake.
It's a farm. It's just numbers. What are they, birds? Are they not real? Let's see. The gold seems to be evenly spread across... But I'm trying to see, like, maybe if someone had an advantage over someone else, but really, no. It's
just the towers, I guess. 4 to 1.
Yeah, 4 to 1, and but all those kills.
And I guess they have more plates, probably, right? I would assume they probably have a lot more plate gold.
That's what's keeping them in the game. But, you know, it's getting to the point where the tanks are starting to become a big problem. Utility Monster, I think, looking a lot better on the Maokai. It fits his style more.
Maokai's busted.
Yeah, ooh.
And Ultravox is definitely a lot more comfortable on a Kai'Sa versus a Swain pick.
Yeah, I agree. Swifty looking to maybe stop these minions. They're trying to break this turret down. I think they're going to get it. It is going to go down. YUBI finally gets a gold lead. 1,000 gold up for themselves almost. Ziggs is...
Why do ground? Just defend tower? Whatever. Ziggs is going to grab blue buff, and then OVS is going to lose top tower because of it.
I agree, and they might lose this Cho'Gath too. Limster, it's Zenzen right now.
He's
you know,
trapped.
yeah, Civillock is here. Ultravox is here. Everyone is up here. OVS really needs to find something right here. I mean, this Cho'Gath can buy quite a bit of time. He is a very beefy boy.
If he wastes their time and they get 2 towers bot lane, okay, well, he's not going to waste too much time.
Yeah,
if they get 2 towers bot lane, it's fine.
Yeah, they are going to get 1 turret down. That blows up pretty quick. YUBI gonna take the top outer turret, but they might lose an inhibitor turret for this. They might lose 2.
They're fine.
Nyla on the mid, looking to just hit this turret. They are gonna crack 1. Going down, Utility Monster now has to duel 2. Try to walk his way out. He is pretty beefy, so I think he'll be out fine. They do get both. They do.
Not bad. So they got 3 towers for 1 on the Cho'Gath. They looks like they're gonna lose top tower too. So 3 for 2, 1 kill down. It's a good keeps them in the game. Good little mental reset. We can still make macro plays. They can still win team fights. They just have to do it right.
Yep.
They have yet to execute a team fight properly, whereas YUBI has been capitalizing very well on the mistakes that are being made, and they appear to kind of be a little more revitalized on the champions that they're a little more comfortable with.
Yeah, I think it's it's a weird spot still. Like YUBI feels like they win the fights, but once they're just their macro, it feels off. Like it feels like their micro is working a bit better, but their macro is looking just really off.
Dark
Like you were saying,
UB, reverse
yeah,
UB.
this is reverse YUBI, man. Dark YUBI is YUBI after dark is an interesting phenomenon. That's
Freelancer came in and said, "You know what? We're fighting. I don't care. We're sending it." And it works.
YUBI,
I mean,
YUBI has joined the as the newest team to join the Pac-12.
yeah, I want to see 78 to 72 in kills before this game's over. I don't know. This game's in a very fragile state. Like mentally, UB has to feel significantly better than OVS does, but the
Yeah.
gold does not show a difference in any way, shape, or form. Right?
Yeah.
Let's check items. Kaiser's on 3. Neela's about to be on 3. Swain is going to be sitting on those for a little bit longer. Same with component master Ziggs. That is rough. Jungler Maokai's up an item by about 1,200 gold, and then top looks to be about even. I don't know. The fight's gonna be close if they play it right.
I think so. I think this is still UB's game to win.
I agree.
I think it's more of UB's game to lose. I think they're in a very
Yeah.
strong position, and they only get stronger as time goes on. Again, Ziggs not a tank killing champion. It does suck to deal with a lot of tanks. Even though most of them are not building MR, they're dealing with the AD from the Nyla.
I don't know about that. Oh, never mind. Ziggs is there.
Limster, yeah, Ziggs is gonna be ripped up,
flat.
ulted, just bongo bounced around, going down. Freelancer gonna pick up that kill. Limster trying to walk out of there. The Taric ult coming through. Is it gonna come down in time? It is not. He flashes away, get away. The utility monster is gonna pick him up, and UB is marching forward. Good picks from them. They're gonna try to break this turret down. You can't stop them splitting into your base. Just kill them, and they're not going to be able to get away as Matsat gets engaged on Big Nile ult's not going to mean much, though. They're going to get one, but gonna fall in the process. Skarloey also falls too. Swifty looking to take Freelancer down is going to manage to pick that up and get out of there for a double kill, but it's 4-4-2 in favor of UB. They're going to try to
Baron,
crack the base.
right,
No,
yeah.
no, they're going straight for the dragon.
UB is doing a very good job not allowing OVS to be able to set up a team fight where they would be able to win, right? Like Ziggs is immediately dead, caught out. No poke, no extra damage, no bomb, no way to chunk people before the fight starts, so Neela's ult has more value. And then once you're, again, OVS's team comp is very precariously balanced around functioning properly. And UB's doing a very good job of just not letting that ever happen. So good job, UB. Civilox on the clean 6-0-10 this game. Quite the resurgence to form last game.
Yeah.
Same with Utility Monster, kind of all over the map. Being a menace. Ultravox is looking beautiful as always.
I guess that rumor of them just purposely throwing game one to get that side selection really is helping them out.
Yeah, they're like, it'd make everybody mad if we did that draft. Everybody be really mad at us. It'd be funny. Who is the Anathema's Chain Zone from the Bear?
I'm guessing onto Ultravox.
Probably, right? Yeah, definitely Ultravox. It's gotta be. There's no way it's anybody else.
Let's use it, make it so he's especially CC'd.
It's 20. It used to be 30%. I don't know if they changed it. It might be. It's either 30% or 20% permanent damage reduction. It's like a free exhaust essentially.
I think it's 30 still because it still has to charge up.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if they changed it. It's a free exhaust. I think it's a really underrated item, especially when there's one person you're specifically worried about and you can't itemize for.
Oh,
They keep getting
Skarloey.
picked.
Yeah, gets engaged on by Utility Monster. Utility Monster continuing forward, but now he's surrounded. This may be a little much. UB may bit off more than they can chew, but they are going to get away. Swifty is going to walk away. Everyone just backs off. Utility Monster manages to get out with his life. Only wastes one ultimate to do so.
Oh, that was lucky that nothing else happened there. I think OVS is a little afraid. Let's see what happens with this. Ziggs is in the back this time. That's good. They pushed him off Baron.
Yeah, UB's gonna back up. They did get the teleport out of Ziggs, so can't match the Shen right now. Shen's gonna get a free split right here, but OVS is calling the bluff. They are gonna walk down towards mid. Yeah, this is gonna be an attempt on this inhibitor turret. Maybe, I mean, like it's one way to stop Shen, make him ult back in. what they have to be able to get through this wave first, and Freedom Potatoes has to walk all the long way around, so it's going to take him longer.
It is a little unfortunate for OVS that they had to expend the Ziggs TP without getting anything out of it. But you know what that means? That means that they can stop having Ziggs in side lanes getting murdered by everybody. That's Cho'Gath's job. Cho'Gath's job is to get murdered in side lanes while the rest of the team does stuff. So hopefully they, my little buddy Ziggs sticks with the rest of the team. Cho'Gath splits side. I would just honestly send him top because they're going to keep pressuring Baron. There's no point in having to waste a teleport when you can just farm a top and everybody else is mid. You don't lose anything by having somebody top lane versus bot right now.
And YUBI is going to try to start up this Baron. They're not sneaking it. There is that red ward in pit. And they almost called it pink again. But the fight... There could be
Zig should ult
Cho'Gath,
now.
yeah, Cho'Gath is coming. Ooh, Zen does manages to get the ult. Ultravox going in on the Freedom Potatoes. They managed to pick him up. He is going to go down. Beautiful ult from Zen. I mean, it took 2 ults to do it, but they do manage to take him out. Now they're on to this Baron. Cho'Gath not gonna be able to get in. Oh, steal from Swifty. The fight is on. He's gonna go down. It's an attempt here. Down goes Zen. It's down goes Civillock. Oh, could this be it? Could Matsat manage to make this whole fight work? Double kill going over to Civillock.
Oh my god,
getting run down.
crit.
Oh my gosh, the Nyla crits are insane right now. Manages to get 1, manages to get 2. He's gonna get a 3rd, a double kill, a triple kill, a quadra kill for the Nyla. Actually, that is a triple kill, not a quadra, but an ace going over for OVS. Nyla coming up huge.
So a few things happened that fight, right? Obviously. First of all, Baron steal. Big. Always unfortunate. I mean, when it's a 50-50, you can Maokai Q it and smite, which you probably should do, but I mean, I'm never going to fault a jungler that does not have a % health execute from losing a smite fight. It just happens sometimes. It is what it is. Ziggs did manage to get his ultimate off onto some important individuals before he died, which was very good. Shouldn't have died, but that's good. And Neela got to go in with Taric ult on her, which is the first time this game that has happened. And you can see how much damage Neela does when Neela is allowed to, kind of start charging up, getting things done, getting everybody into a ball. So that kind of changes the dynamic of the game a little bit. And it's going to be a 7-dragon special, naturally, because we did not get that the first game.
Yeah, and there's only a couple 100 gold separating these two teams still after all this. So, see how this goes. Freedom Potato gets hit by Ultravox. Gotta be careful doesn't get ulted on again.
Taric ult's not up for like 6 seconds, so should be careful.
Yeah, they gotta be careful. Limster is engaged on Skarloey. He's been caught.
Utility?
Oh, but Utility Monster getting very low. The Shen ult coming through. Matsat looking for something here. Zen getting low as well. Everyone's pretty low. The shutdown on to Limster. Matsat gets a big ultimate. They managed to pick up 1 kill onto Zen. Can they get anything else? Freelancer getting low. Gonna have to run away. Trying to get out is gonna be fine. So is Utility Monster. They're still chasing down. Civillock is dying. I don't know what the barking noise was all about right there.
Bear.
Oh.
No, that's a bear. It doesn't bark. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Why is it?
I'm sorry. I got excited. It's
I don't even know what to say anymore after that.
that's my that's my bad. Good fight, man.
Well, it was a good fight. It was so. It was such a
Sorry.
good fight that it shocked Erebus into becoming a dog.
I got excited. There's somebody at my door. Sorry. These fights are getting increasingly difficult. It appears that OVS has figured out how to kind of play with their champions, which is good for them. Ziggs is standing in the back, throwing bombs instead of eating 900 pounds of CC. And that fight was split very awkwardly for YUBI. You had Ultravox ult far into the right to kill Limster, which separated him from being able to do damage to the remainder of the team on the left side. And they just kind of got to free hit. Nobody was able to get near Ziggs. Free damage out. Neela is going to be very difficult to kill even with a mistake, just because Taric is around and the ults are going off properly. Things are spicy this game.
They're spicy. It's a spicy meatball this game. And gold still even. Next dragon gonna be a huge deal. It's gonna be soul for whoever gets it. Hex Tech Soul is gonna be, with how close these fights are, like it's Hex Tech Soul is gonna be such a big deal. And we were saying that the arm, like Ziggs doesn't do well into tanks, but now looking at these tanks, they all built armor. There's very little MR on the side of UB, so
Yeah.
it's actually able to get the damage out.
Ziggs,
these fights.
yeah, it also allowed Ziggs to not go void, which is big. I'm a little. I mean, I guess I get it, but the entirety of the AD damage is Neela, right? Like Volibear,
Yeah.
some damage, but it's late game Volibear. You're not going to get one shot. I don't know. The itemization choices are a bit odd. It looks like some MR is coming in now. There's a lot on Utility Monster.
There's 2 even shrouds on them.
Yeah. I don't know. Ziggs is allowed. If Ziggs is allowed to just kind of pepper with bombs with the Horizon focus, which is actually a busted item, to be honest, and the percent health on Leandries, it makes it very difficult for them to be in a winning position to start a fight. And if they are low, Neela's going to have a real good fun time. So UB, what they need to do to win the game is to do what they were doing, find a pick on one of the key members that is out of position, and then continue the fight from there. Not do this.
Yeah.
This is not.
Well, yep, this is not the way. But I mean, they did get into Matt's hat. They got a pretty good one. His ult, though, and the Taric ult doing a lot of work right there. And Ultravox goes down. Limster gets him in the back line. This is just a very odd fight. Freelancer getting low, has to get out. Civillock trying to run away. Is going to get dunked on by the Bear. Bear beats Bird in a fight. Swifty manages to pick him up there. Actually, Limster getting the kill. That's a teleport coming in. They're trying to teleport backwards to stop the, I think to get the minion wave pushing. But they're marching towards the inhibitor. They want both of these inhibitors. This could be OVS's time to kind of break this base point open, set themselves up, especially, you know, 2 minutes out from Dragon, 30 seconds out from Baron. This could be a good opportunity. It's just Freelancer and Zenzen here. Utility Monster hasn't gotten to back quite yet. It is here now, but it's 3 tanks versus Nyla and her boys. And I think Nyla and the boys win.
Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah, Freelancer going. I wouldn't do that, Freelancer. You do not have follow-up. And that's going to be OVS walking away, setting up. I'm betting they're going to take these camps. They're going to head towards the Baron. And I think
Baron should be free for them. The fight's going to be...
Oh, that was an interesting interaction.
Weird. The fight should be... Actually, I don't know. Is Tark's ult back up? Looks like it is in like 3 seconds. I can't tell with that emblem.
It's got like another 5%. Or 10%. I'm gonna guess probably about 20 seconds.
Okay, they can't fight without Tark ult. So they have to wait. Matat is safe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Freelancer has flash. He could get spicy with it.
I don't think he's gonna. I think he's just gonna let him get away. They're gonna all reset for this Baron, for the Dragon possibly too. This is such an important Dragon. I think whoever wins could win the whole game.
Yeah,
OVS.
Something interesting last fight. I don't know how Limster got behind everybody, but he just kind of ate Kai'Sa.
Yeah, that was kind of odd. Well, I think he was in the bottom river bush right here, near Freedom, but where Freedom Potatoes is. And for some reason, Ultravox just goes in onto Swifty. And he's like, oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to walk out of this fight. And then Kai'Sa just shows up. He's like, oh, free meal, nom. And how much health does that Cho'Gath have?
That's an awkward Kai'Sa. I don't like 80 Kai'Sa into this, in all honesty. How much does Cho'Gath have? At least 100, right?
Yeah, we'll have to find out after this fight. As the fight begins, Limster gets the kill, goes on a killing spree.
No!
Limster's just so big. Ultravox manages to get out, trying to get some damage out, but just cannot get anything. These are such beefy members. That's manages to grab Civillock, grabs Freelancer, gets the double kill. Yeah, I think that's the end of the game right there. You can see UB's going for the dragon. They want the soul. They want to make it 7 dragons as the UB tradition dictates. They do manage to do so. And I guess it could help them maybe clear the wave, but I mean, you're not going to break this Cho'Gath. He's just too big. And OVS is going to take the game. They're going in for it. They're looking for something. Ultravox trying to get some damage out. Nyla doing so much work. And they take out Zenzen. They take out... they just knocked Ultravox back into the GA. And they take the game. OVS up 2-0.
Mm-hmm. You know, UB looked better that game. I would say that if they continue to pick champions they're more comfortable with, they have a chance to get back into the series. Got to be a little demoralizing because it started off pretty good for them, but it's weird, right? You said like you said, their micro was pretty good that game, but their macro was a little atrocious, which is what did not allow them to have a gold lead despite being up I believe 12 kills at one point. Also, shout out Limster for having an unbreakable mental of 1-7-1. So, you know what? I'm going to win this game. We're going to take care of this.
Yeah. Big plays.
And as you see on the screen, patch 13.17, there's a, I think it's a buff to Blitzcrank. I didn't see the first. Oh, removed. I don't know. I don't like Blitzcrank. They should just get rid of him. Elite. I play Elise. Let's see what's going on with Elise. Elise buffs. Let's go.
This has been an interesting day. That's for
Try
sure.
speeder you. Nara's been struggling to find
Right.
success in both solo queue and pro play. In order to strengthen his laning phase, will be increasing the base damage of mega queues of the W. You can opponents translate this trait. Fuck. Shoot.
Here, let me try with Hecarim. Hecarim's current builds are very squishy. He's starting to adopt Spear of Subject, which is great, but still being the best played in Mana Moon. First up, we're trying to lower his reliance on Mana Moon. Can his ability? Oh, I can't even catch it. It's too much.
Ace stats.
Oh god, it's speeding up.
No.
All right. Well, this has been fun on that. We're going to go away for a quick break. We've learned a lot from this game, just like our sponsor, Academy of Arts University. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.